right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Dahlia over at Streaming Rainbow. My name is Lux, the keeper for the campaign that we're running. Couple shout outs I want to make. One, make sure you join the Streaming Rainbow Discord. That is where the casting call for this was originally posted, along with many other places, and a great place to hang out and go see all of these other people and all the other wonderful things that they do. So we want to make sure that we shout out everybody. As well as shout out to GremlinFrogg for all the art that you see on socials, on here, all the places. Absolutely incredible artists. Cannot recommend them enough. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get going with player introductions once more, just so that we can keep that as a constant. And we'll go again in a different order than last time. So Meadow, we'll start with you.
Howdy, I'm Meadow, also known as Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM, and I'll be playing Nyx Calhoun.
Taylor.
Hey, I'm Taylor Smokey Taylor, and I'm playing Adrian Brandy.
Eddie.
Hello, I am Teddy, otherwise known as Teddy _ last name, and I will be playing Tony Baba.
Yeah, Keon.
Hello, you beautiful people. I am Keon. I got my brother Keon across all of the internets, and I will be playing Chavez Devon.
And then last but never least, we have Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather, and I will be playing the really shy and just really into everything Lorelai Clay.
Perfect. So last we left off, we ended in, I guess, an oddly peaceful moment for the group, given everything else that had happened that day. You had a nice coffee at Nina's Cafe after burning down a church and setting a few people on fire earlier in the day. After getting in a shootout earlier than that in the day. So a nice moment of peace. We had the chance for you guys to kind of talk through, plan for today, and as the sun rises early in the morning, Chavez, how do you start your day?
Seeing that I'm not in my home and that we are in friend's establishment, I start my day off very rocky. Chavez kind of just like eating things together, and it's just going through the motions as if you would in your own establishment, but realizes about halfway through, like, I don't work here. I'm not doing inventory in this place. And just starts to like look for everybody else. And Nina.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your phone?
Cups of coffee. Starts to set them down.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah. Use the one in the back.
Okay, thank you. Chavez is going to call Ray.
Okay. Yeah. Are you calling at his desk or his actual home?
Definitely not calling his office. Trying to see if he's at home by chance.
Okay. Roll luck for me.
Fuck. It is a 55.
Okay.
Under 75.
Yeah. So the phone rings and pretty quickly, actually, Ray picks it up. Hello?
Hi, honey.
Oh, hey. I stopped by last night. I didn't see you. I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably should have said I was going to stop by. I know it's hard when I just kind of drop in. I'm sorry about that, but
No. You're fine. I just am very happy to hear you right now. I was worried. Something might have happened to you.
I don't think anything. I think they got out their little bit of aggression early on. There's really been nothing lately. Is there any reason that I should be concerned?
No, actually, what's going on with that fire across town? I'm a little concerned if they figured out what caused that.
I mean, their best bet is that a couple of the candles had fallen over and it just was ready to go. It's kind of all that we have right now. I mean, arson's on their way down there this morning, but I don't.
Old rickety buildings, of course.
Yeah.
I just
It's crazy. There was 4 dead people in it, so I don't really know if I think there was more to it than candles falling over if they found bodies too, but that's what they're going with for now.
4 dead people
Yes.
in a church that's run down, rickety, and just got bought out.
Yeah, Chief was saying something about probably just homeless or vagrants, and I don't know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Baby, do me a favor.
Mhm.
Stay far, far away from this case. Okay. There's a lot of strange things going on right now, and I don't know. I don't want you to get caught up.
Okay. Okay, fine. I can do my best. I mean, I'm going to check in on it because obviously it involves you, so I can't stay completely away, but I can try. In like an investigative sense, I don't mean like you're. Yeah, sorry, I don't. Yeah.
Chave kind of like is like slightly blushing on the other side. How do you feel about New York?
It's fine. It's cold sometimes, I guess, but I don't really know a ton. I'd be happy to see what it's like.
I think I want to leave LA, baby.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I could come visit New York every so often. That's
Not
hop on a plane.
visit. Not visit, right? Like for you to come with me. Move to New York with me, Ray. There's nothing going on in LA. There's all this minutia, all this problems. There's nothing here for us, Ray.
Um, uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want. It does sound lovely, but I need just some time to think and figure out. Um, I don't. There's a large part of me that wants to just say yes and buy plane tickets right now. But there's also a big part of me that knows that there's a big part of me that knows that a lot of people can get hurt if I do leave. If I don't have the opportunity to try and change just a bit of the culture of this fucking department.
Okay. You take your time, and God, if you aren't as beautiful and as lovely as I know you. Okay.
Am I going to see you tomorrow?
Yes, honey. I'll come by. I'll come to you. Okay.
No, no love at the wedding.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I got a little flustered thinking about the future and all.
It's fine.
Yes.
The mayor gave a lot of the police force a +1, so if you didn't have an invite, I was going to see if you'd like to go.
What the camera sees is there is a small glint in Chavez's eye, and it's like, okay, so at least there's one invite. Of course, honey, I'll be there. What time do you want to pick me up?
I can pick you up at your bakery maybe around 10 a.m. Does that work?
I think we can make that happen. We'll be bringing in the milk and delectables, so I hope that you're okay with
Okay, that's fine.
it. All right, I'm gonna hang up and head back towards everybody else.
speaking of white male, Keon, you and Ray hang up.
Oh, yes.
From
Sorry.
talking with each other.
God, I love that white man.
Tony, you had a letter sent out for Daniel Cornelius.
That's right.
Letting him know that you were at the cafe, some of the things, and you kind of, as you're getting going, you guys did kind of all sleep in basically just an upstairs studio apartment where you were able to kind of separate yourselves out a bit from one another to crash. And you hear Nina kind of come up and Tony, there's a Mr. Cornelius downstairs for you.
Oh wow, well that was fast. Yeah, sure. Tell him I'll be down in a moment.
Okay, that's fine. Or do you want him to come up? Do you want to go down?
No. That's okay. I'll go down and meet him. Just tell him to give me a sec.
That's fine. Coffee? Anything else, for everybody? I have the best baked goods this side of LA.
Just a big Coca-Cola for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to take a spin around the building. Could you tell me what's the best little walk-in area around here?
There's a nice park and nice hill.
Right.
That way.
And she's gonna grab her pack of cigarettes and her lighter, and she's gonna nod to the group and be like, "I'll be right back." And she's gonna go out into the hall,
Mhm.
and then start making her way down that way towards the lobby.
Okay. Sounds good. You kind of brush past Nina on your way down, who just sets down some coffee cups and is like, I'll be right back with some food for y'all as well. Goes downstairs. Are you headed anywhere in particular? You just want to be hanging out in the lobby?
I want to intercept Cornelius if I can figure out who he is, because
there's one person right now inside of Nina's.
Yeah.
And sitting by himself at a corner table.
Okay, I pull out my cigarette and I will swipe a newspaper off any surface I can as I walk by. And I'm going to kind of saunter up and then lean against the table. I'm not going to sit because that's rude, but I am going to lean against the table and look down at him and go, well, usually a man says good morning when I walk up in my Sunday best.
Oh, and you see, he also has a paper in his hands. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Calhoun. How are you?
Doing well. You gonna invite me to sit down, or am I gonna have to stand here all night? Oh my
God! And he kind of stands up himself and pulls out a chair for you. He's I'm so sorry, so sorry. I just have you by chance read any of the paper yet?
She opens it as she sits and crosses a leg because now she's curious. She grabbed it to have a conversation piece. So him asking immediately is oh, there's something to be read. So she's going to start flipping through and go, no, I try not to get my brain working before 10 a.m. Excuse me, but What am I looking at here?
There is on the front page a pretty brazen picture of your car in a shootout with the police from that day. That says investigators turn against LAPD.
Oh, she's gonna turn it over and set it down, and look up at Cornelius and go, so what? You believe everything you see in the papers? And she's gonna immediately pull back and start sipping her coffee.
And I remind you that I don't have any dealings with the LAPD myself.
You say that, but you sure are found in a lot of police stations.
My organization tends to work closely with different departments across the country.
Just what I was hoping you'd say. I have a few questions about this organization of yours. Do you mind if I bend your ear for a tick?
Sure.
Great. What is it?
We are the Society of Cryptid Obfuscation, Protection, or Elimination.
Why have you been following me around?
Well, in particular, this case was brought to us in relation to whatever happened to Short. You in particular do potentially have some sort of gift in a sense. Am I correct?
Oh, now, Corny, don't play coy.
I obviously don't know what exactly it is that you are marked by, but you are marked from what I can see.
What can you see?
Well, as much as I hate to point out something like this, scarring is slightly obvious.
Watch it, Corny. You're tipping toeing around being rude to a lady.
Well, again, you did ask in this situation. I would not have brought it up on my own. And from what we can understand from some observations is that you do have some way to communicate or connect with whatever it is that has marked you. That's the extent of our knowledge currently. Now, obviously, if someone of your caliber fell into the wrong hands, that could be very bad. And so we are careful in watching who engages with you. But purely out of a means of protection, not any personal gain.
Corny, I like you. So I'm going to tell you this once and only once. You listen? Wrong hands or right hands. I'm touched when I want to be touched, and I'm unhanded when I want to be unhanded. If I catch you or any of Scopies snooping around my coop, my dish, I'll sick my boys on you.
I can assure you any trip to the dirty dish by myself or any other scope member is purely non-business related.
Good. No business of my business now.
None of our business, that's your business.
Well, I'm going to go upstairs and get fresh.
Okay.
I hear our nice little Tony's coming down to talk to you. We could keep this conversation between you and I. Can't be, Corny?
Of course.
Of course. I like you. I do. Stop reading this trash. And she's going to snatch the newspaper out of his hand and walk off.
As you're walking away, Nix, I'm already walking down the stairs. I see you leaving the table.
No!
I got a big Coke with a straw and one of those like old school Coca-Cola glasses that Nina has prepared for me for my breakfast. I give you sort of like a raised eyebrow look while like sipping on my Coke as I see you walking away from Dan, and then say nothing and then continue over to our good friend Corny.
I think I'm going to go out of my way to clink my coffee cup, which I absolutely stole from the lobby, against your Coke bottle, and then hide it behind the newspapers I've crinkled up and walk away.
Copy that. Beautiful. I sit down, Lux. I take the seat that Nix was sitting in beforehand.
Okay.
So listen, buddy, did you get my message?
I did. It seems that you've had interesting time so far.
Well, interesting doesn't begin to convey the full scope, if you will, of our dealings in Los Angeles so far. Things have taken a little bit of a turn, but
Did not.
and I see oh no, she took the paper, so he doesn't have the newspaper anymore. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So you haven't actually
Okay.
seen the headline yet, but he will. Didn't expect as much pushback from the department at all.
Well, it seems like our friends in the LAPD have some connections to. Well, I put it all in the report for you. That Winsboro fella that you folks told me about. It seems like he's a prime suspect. Yeah.
It does appear that we might have two separate groupings. We have our standard LAPD, who are simple police officers. Most of them with a good heart, trying to do decent things.
Yeah, but you and I both know they're all in the same bed together. You know.
And ultimately, there's another group who seems to be, I guess, in a way, in Winsboro's pocket, in a sense.
Well, he's the one pulling the strings. So as far as I'm concerned, if we take him out, then that's sort of cutting the head off the snake, if you will.
We should talk about that. You say
Well-
Elias is pulling the strings, and I think that that is the case more than you might know or be able to understand.
Can you put it in English for me?
We have had our eye on Elias for a long time, not in a purely human sense. We-
Okay.
Think there's more to the man than any of us see.
I take a long sort of like slurpy drink of my Coke, and I say, okay, so the guy's not human. Then what is he?
We're not entirely sure. I mean, there are texts, and he kind of reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out this really, it kind of looks ratty at this point, but like ratty leather bound journal that he hands over. And this is one of the earliest texts that we have that are of written language, and prominent figure in it is an Elias, and we assume them to be potentially the same person.
So this guy, he's like immortal or something?
That's one of our better guesses so far. We're not entirely sure.
Okay, so he's maybe this thing that he's doing, he's put, well, I'm not really the kind of person to weigh in on this kind of thing. I mean, can we show this information to some of the other members of our little troop here, or
Between Adrian and Lorelai, I'm pretty confident that we could find some sort of answer, potentially.
Sure,
So,
sure.
Why don't
Listen.
we either bring them down or head up?
Well, then.
Unless there's more that you'd like to discuss in private first.
No, listen, I got nothing else. I feel like this is something maybe we should show to the rest of our pals here.
Make a natural world check.
Okie dokie.
He's going to hand you the book.
Natural world. I'm gonna find that it's bound in human flesh. That is an 89.
You don't find shit, Teddy.
It's a book. Yep.
He hands
It's-
you a leather book.
All right, cool.
Okay, so the two of you head up. Nick, so you like just get up the stairs back to the group before you start hearing footsteps behind you. That is the Tony and Horny. Is there anything that you would like to spit out before they happen to come up?
Yeah. As soon as I like open the door back to the room where everyone else is, I go, "It's the ghost cops." And then I hold the door open and go, "Oh, gentlemen." And I'm gonna open it wide open so they can come in.
I step in and I say out in kind of a loud voice. I say, Adrian, Lorelai, Merry Christmas. And whoever's nearest, I am going to like toss them the book.
Roll luck, both of you, to see who is
Oh
closest.
God. Okay.
The most important role of the campaign.
Hit with the fucking book.
What'd you roll there, Lorelai?
I got a 52, technically
Oh.
49 because where my what can I spend to get it to
I'm,
Ouch.
I'm
What'd you get?
68 to 70.
Okay. You can
know what?
spend
I'll let
a
you
little
have
bit of
it.
sanity, or you okay.
I'll let you have it. I think she's still not fully up. Lorelai kind of like hears Merry Christmas. Her hair is kind of like not together. It's kind of like messy all over her head. And she kind of like goes, "What? Christmas?"
So as the book hits your hands, roll a natural world, Adrian.
What is it? Natural?
Natural world, which I think you have like a 35 in.
Cool. 11.
Nice. So, I mean, tropey, yes, it is not quite leather, right? It has that sort of human skin consistency to it. What the natural world piece is that it doesn't feel like dead human skin. Like there is a sense of life to it, right? There's like a warmth slightly to it that Tony might have put aside as like, oh, he'd been carrying it in his jacket pocket this whole time. That makes sense. It's, he's been walking. It's probably just slightly
He's
warm
got clammy
from,
hands.
body heat.
Yeah.
Whereas for you, Adrian, as you hold it, you're like, oh, this is like alive, essentially. This is a thing.
Yeah, Adrian's gonna look at Tony. Where'd you get this at? Where'd you get this live human being at?
Wait, what? Huh?
Live.
Not a human being,
Hold on.
but
The what now?
We're
Well, it's
getting
not quite a live human being anymore. As
Wait,
Corny steps in.
we're getting humans
Listen.
for Christmas?
Dan,
So
you're
you-
gonna have to explain yourself here. You made me touch a book bound. It's a person. Now I gave it to my friend here. What's going on?
He holds great knowledge.
he?
Well,
Does he
We
have a
actually
name?
do you have a name? And you see him like address the book for a moment. And you see him like get a hint of recognition. He says it would be rather bad if we say his name.
What the hell?
What do you mean?
You know what, Corny? I
there's
just said I
answers.
like you. I take it back.
That's fair.
Lorelai, Lorelai will
contains-
literally scoot up as soon as it's like, there's not the name. She scoots up next to Adrian, like behind you, and goes, "You can tell me your name."
Okay, roll sanity check. Not at all what you want.
Yes. What's my current sanity? 35. Come on, baby. Give me something good.
Chavez starts praying over their tea and like is anointing themselves. Like, I don't want nothing to do with this shit.
Okay, Lorelai, what'd you get?
An 8.
8. You don't
And-
go insane.
Gotta go. Bro. That's so
She's like-
bad.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
What's the
The book itself, you hear like just a lot of different names kind of at once, right? Almost like a shouting of a void in a moment that is like louder than you would have expected, right? Because like Corny was very cordial to it and like it seemed like it would be a polite conversation, where this seems like it is souls themselves like yelling from the abyss to get your attention at this moment. And so you can't quite make out one particular name. There are several that come out, and a lot of them, there are a couple that are, you know, from like your occult studies that are like known demons. There are a couple that are just like ancient philosophers. And so it's like a big cacophony, and Corny kind of sees you for a moment of like recognizing it, not quite the horror, but like you have a moment where you do like hold your ear naturally, and he's like, okay. It contains various knowledge from people who gave their all to provide the knowledge to us. And from what we understand, it does seem to have a decent amount of information on our dear Mr. Winsborough.
We're not in my room. My bathtub's not full of gin. Okay, I'm going to go
Bathtub,
to
I'm so sorry.
my coat, and I'm gonna go into the coat pocket. Well, no, the coat pocket's probably empty because I drank yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna rip open the patch of sewed-in flask, which is my emergency flask in my coat
Uh-oh.
pocket.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to turn it over into my like handkerchief, silk
Okay.
handkerchief, and then I'm gonna take it over to Tony and just kind of like toss it to you and go, you don't want bulk people on your hands, trust me. And then she's gonna swoop down the rest.
I very dutifully clean my hands off with this moist towelette, and then hand it back.
So, Adrian, you have a living book in front of you.
Yeah. Adrian's like, well, the one thing that the library has taught me is to read.
Exactly.
You open the book, and initially there isn't really much on the page itself. What are you really focusing on? What are you wanting to learn right now?
I was like, I guess like the main case, like you said, Winsborough's in here, right?
From our understanding, some of the things in there know about him.
So I think Adrian will get in, try to find more information about that.
So you're focusing on Winsboro as you read through it?
Winsboro or the ritual, like the baby and all that jazz too. Yeah.
Which one would you like first?
Which one, team? We're all in this together.
Sorry.
Put that on me. Read the
I want nothing to do with this, Ricky Bobby.
What are you?
Lorelai's just kind of like, okay. I mean, we know a little bit about Elias, and if it's the same thing from what we learned before, yeah, I think the baby thing we can learn after. We need to know who he is.
Then we go with that.
Start with him.
We'll start with him. Adrian's gonna start with him.
Who is specifically looking at the book while Adrian is reading it?
With full
Like
disdain.
looking
over the
it's
shoulder,
direct, like it's in my
like-
eyesight.
Yeah, no more like you're intently trying to read as well.
I'm over Adrian's shoulder. I know its name. It likes to be called the conscience.
The
It's the consciousness. Consciousness.
consciousness.
Okay. So
That's
anybody
what I'm
who is-
calling it.
Anybody who is reading it without actually like actively being the one holding it needs to make a sanity check.
Yes.
Excited.
Let's lose it all tonight.
I
baby.
need to roll.
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay, cool. Weird.
It's more one of those situations where you're just going to lose sanity because of what's.
This is funny because if I wanted to get under it, I'd have to spend sanity too. I love this. Well, I have 30. I have 35 sanity. I rolled a 36.
Exciting.
There's no way to spend your sanity back down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
How
love
are
going
you?
a little
Did you
crazy.
fail or pass?
Oh, I failed. Real bad. Real bad.
So for both of you, the reason for the sanity check is you see what's actually happening. Of the ink in the book itself forms a face that begins to speak to you.
Right.
Winsboro. Friend. Enemy. Many things. Ancient. Omnipotent. Power. That's most of what you sort of hear, are these words that keep coming out. Adrian, because you're the one intently like looking and reading, you get all the pieces kind of between as well, right? So like eavesdropping people by 2 fail the sanity check, that's all you really hear. Adrian, for you, most of what it talks about is that for recorded history, Elias is always there. It is one of those things of, in the Bible, it's in the beginning there was this and this and this, and they leave out Elias, right? Intentionally. Maybe it's out of fear of knowledge, maybe it's out of other things, but there is something of like a supernatural, otherworldly entity nature around Elias himself. From what you can understand, Elias is, first and foremost, someone who craves power. It is what he wants. It is what sustains his, like, immortal life force, essentially, right? And you understand that Elias is diametrically, in some ways, opposed by his counterpart throughout time, being Lilith. There's a bit of a time where they are together in history in a sense, and it talks about that they had what they would call the two, of 2 children, 2 souls who come in and out of history all the time. Cain and Abel, Remus and Romulus, those sorts of things and stories that we try to make sense of happen, but we have to put our own human spin on it to make sense of it, right? As you like get all this information, that's what kind of takes you towards thinking through the ritual itself, right? Of kind of what are they doing? And from what you can understand, and because you rolled so well with your sanity, you're able to kind of grasp this before it shunts you out, basically. of Elias's side of like the two children, right? The kid who he gets to keep in the divorce in a sense, right? Is always born out of malice and him taking control and taking power from somebody else in a situation, right? It's never like this sort of natural thing. It is a soul for a soul in a malicious way, right? Of I am taking this to make mine come back, essentially. And so, from what you can understand, the Dahlia side of it was the soul for a soul. But now that you're picking up the pieces of like, oh, but wait, there's still, the wife is pregnant and things like that, it seems more like Elizabeth was possibly a test to see if the person who is serving Elias was able to actually do something. And as you're like thinking on that, you do get kind of the little bit of the nosebleed that happens. You still lose sanity because you were talking with this otherworldly thing.
Talking to a book. Right,
So
right.
You are going to lose 10 points of sanity.
Crazy.
You're still at like 70 something, aren't you?
I'm 68, yeah.
Yes. And like, again, you'll have the kind of the moment that is the Adrian somewhere else moment, like your nose will begin to bleed. Everyone else will notice that some of the ink overall from the book begins to bleed onto Adrian's hands and skin and begins to run up their arms.
I immediately run over there with the moist towelette of gin that I just got back from Tony, and I start trying to wipe it off of Adrian. Does it work?
You begin to wipe off as you see Adrian's hands scar in a way a little that seems familiar to you.
Can I try
No.
You can certainly try to snatch the book.
Yeah, I'll just try and snatch the book from
You can
Adrian.
You can both make a strength check to see. Adrian, if you're trying to hold on to it once you feel someone taking it, you can roll strength. If you're going to let it go, then you can let it go. That's fine.
Yeah, I was just gonna have Adrian try to close it.
Okay. It's one of those things that, like, you think, oh, I'm going to try to close it now. And in your head, it's like, oh, I've only been here for a couple minutes. I'm going to close it. It's been several minutes now of you just staring there while they hear kind of the style voice going off, right? And then you're going to close it as you feel Chave grab it and pull.
Adrian doll?
Huh?
Are you okay?
I hope so.
Uh-huh.
You guys so sick, okay? You got a little something.
Uh-huh.
Jim. Jim. Oh, thank you.
And Adrian, you look down at your hand and you can see kind of the ink-looking scars that are going like across your palms and across the back of your hands.
What's going on with my hand?
Let's not worry about asking this book any more questions right now. Chave's gonna hook it under their arm.
I look at Corny, and it's like a glare, like a dead glare. And I take several intent steps toward him. My fist is raised. Great, no one says anything. I clock Corny in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Roll brawl. You got a 35 in that,
Okay.
I think.
I rolled a 5.
You nail. Go ahead and roll damage. I mean, so 1d3. It's 1d3. Let's roll a full d4.
Okay,
Don't do d6 divided by 2. It's still
that's 4.
4. Yeah, I mean, like a solid punch across. Immediately, like lip is busted open and bleeding. Nose like slightly bleeding, potentially broken as well. Fair overall. I'm sorry.
Chin! And I hand him the handkerchief that now has like ink and book sweat and like all this stuff. And I just put it right against his face and I slap it in there.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't think that something like that would happen, and I do apologize.
You didn't think at all.
What is this?
You are nothing but a liar.
I have been nothing but honest.
You didn't expect. You knew it spoke.
Yes, but typically it's more of a contained situation.
I raise my. I'm gonna hit him again if something happens.
Not yet. Not yet. Chavez's gonna grab your hand, just like, not yet.
It's something where we have people who are able to do these sorts of things without any of much harm at all coming to them.
Not even a warning, Corny.
It escalated faster than I expected. I apologize.
I'll escalate you faster than you expect. I tell you what, buddy.
I have seen that so far.
Adrian, are you all right?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my hands, but other than that,
I think the book tried to read you.
read me. I'm not a
Yeah. Well, that book is apparently not a book either.
Have stories as part of you. You are a book in a way, right?
No.
I
Is there a way-
let go of Nix's hand.
It's
Again,
not
if you
something
want to.
that, again, usually we don't have like the cross opening of both sides reading each other. That I'm so sorry. I didn't expect something like that. It is something that we could try to reverse if you'd like to. There are options that we have.
Oh, they have to. They stay like this.
So I stay like this.
Not necessarily. You don't have to. It's possible, but it's possible to not stay like this. It's more of a time-based thing. I kind of need to know.
Chavez backhands corny. Like, cause what are you doing?
Like,
Corny should be running for his life. He's just taking this beating.
That's
He's
an 8.
sprinting away from
Roll
there.
your damage as well.
I'm like,
Just roll your d4.
How
Corny, I
dare
think
you
you didn't
curse
have-
our sweet baby bean?
yeah, help.
Was that a 4 as well?
It was.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You backhand, right? Chavi, do you wear any jewelry on your hands at all?
Chavez wears rings.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Specifically on this hand, there's like big, good cuts. This is the costume jewelry. This ain't the good shit though.
Because you're in this moment of you're so irate with what has been allowed to have happened that you catch him in the temple with that ring and he immediately just slumps to the floor.
Oh no!
In Chavez's defense, that usually doesn't happen.
Did I kill him?
I want to go over to him and I'm gonna pick him up and just sort of like slump him in a chair. He's alive, right? He's just unconscious.
He's unconscious at this moment.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
I sort of slump him in a chair, and I take a sip of my Coke and I say, okay, listen, I know tempers are running high. I know this is a little bit out of the usual. My buddy Dan here, he's not really...
The brightest.
well, no, he's pretty bright, but he doesn't really have a lot of common sense. But in this line of work... Yeah, in this line of work, common sense sometimes goes out the window sometimes. Listen, Adrian, I'm very sorry. Time will tell if that goes away, but it seems like you're okay. Did you learn anything? Do you feel like sharing with us maybe what you might have learned in there?
Maybe. I don't know. Adrian would like recount like everything that was said in the book as much details as she can remember to the rest of them.
Yeah, and you're able to remember it like word for word perfect, so there's no issue there.
So wait, with Elias and Lilith and this whole deities and things going backwards, these ancient beings, 2 children, okay? Does it have to be like their kids? Or just other people who are like connected?
Roll on a call for me.
I would say, what's that said in the book?
Not explicitly, right? It was one of those things of like they broke down. It has to be this exact thing.
Should I roll to help also for a cult or no?
If you'd like to, yeah, just for you to get like as each other going to piece things together. If anybody else wants to as well.
10
it's fine.
out of 40.
Ooh, nice.
45 out of 65.
Okay. Anybody
I'm
else
trying
want
to-
anything?
I'm trying to piece things together right now.
I'll give it a I'll give my 2 brain cells a shot.
That's all. I'll read the ink on my hands.
Yeah, that's a negative.
So like Adrian and Lorelai, you begin conversating through and like you come to the realization that it doesn't necessarily have to be like he is the father in the way that we would understand, right? Of like he helped make the child, in a sense,
Yeah.
right? It is more of that willingness of someone else to do something for him, right? Like that
The power.
manipulative control.
Okay,
Yeah.
so essentially Lorelai will kind of like sit there and kind of go, okay, so okay. So basically, unfortunately, poor sweet Lizzie, we figured out that she was kind of this test, right?
Yeah.
He has to make someone else do the thing, hence her being the first fall. Lilith is life creation, so then that's the whole life for the life. So we now know that the baby is probably what he's trying to get the swap for, but we need to figure out who would work for him to do this. That's the important thing right now. Who is the person that he is controlling?
Given how powerful he is, the question is, who couldn't it be that we've interacted with so far? I mean, obviously me, and I gesture at the slumped over body of Dan on the chair, and my associates, we were given a list of potential people, but our good friend Reverend Campbell, he was one. Obviously it wasn't him.
No.
Who is there anybody else that you've run into? Maybe somebody that Lizzie knew that was suspicious? I got nothing.
Outside of me.
It was you.
Can I think of anybody else who may have been there at the party or anyone that I've seen?
Roll an idea check for me, and anybody can at this moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that because like I'm trying to think about like who else was Lizzie with, because
So
like
score up top is your idea.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm rolling good today. That's a 24.
27.
I have a question for the class.
Okay,
Mhm.
If I roll 3 zeros, is that a 0?
that is a 100.
That's a 100.
100.
Damn.
So that is a fumble.
That's why I had to ask.
Yeah. 34 out of 55.
Okay. Yeah, Chavez,
Oh.
you begin to think through like all the people in the department, but then you just get hooked on Ray for a second, and you lost your train.
And with that, you see Chavez kind of like get very listful and reminiscent and just gripping the chair in front of them. Oh, sorry.
Everyone else, you begin to think through. There's one person that overall you haven't met yet in this whole equation that is directly involved with the wedding. The fact that the fiance has never been around at all so far. He wasn't at the party for
damn
the
it.
wedding. He hasn't been seen around anytime recently or at all. And so you begin to piece together, while you don't know who it is, that the fiance is probably the person who is doing part of the ritualistic nature of this. And who rolled like a...
I rolled a 24. That was the
Oh,
lowest. I think.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you got the 4.
Adrian got 4. Oh my god, we all got something. You got 24, I got 34, you got 4.
So it's one of those things that like everyone starts to have this realization, and then Adrian, you start to have the realization of like, oh, it makes sense. It's the mayor's daughter. It's immediately the way into the most powerful family in LA. By serving Elias, you get that power, essentially, right? Like it's,
Yeah.
I will do whatever you want as long as I become part of the most influential family currently in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Now we know it's the
Okay, so what do we know about this fiance that literally is never at anything?
You don't know a ton, but you do remember that you have someone waiting for you potentially at Davenport's.
Uh-huh. Sweet dear baby mama. Don't we have a baby shower to prep for?
We do.
So
I
you
don't-
forget about that.
I don't think we gave it time. But also we're kind of probably like wanted fugitives, so we should probably, I don't know, look a little different. Different
Nina?
disguises? Nina, where you at?
I will say, so Nina, you comes up, immediately looks at Corny's body slumped over. She's like,
Don't worry about him.
Yeah, he's fine.
it's fine.
I
It's
hope
just,
so.
I'll make him some coffee or something. I'm sure that'll help.
Please
Fine.
don't.
I have costumes, right? You'll look like workers, if that's okay, but no one will recognize you for the most part. She pulls out like overalls and like company shirts and hats and stuff like that, and just kind of lays them out. And it's like, I think there's probably something for everybody.
Those will look great on you, Adrian and Lorelai.
Oh,
What do you mean?
I'm not wearing this.
I know.
We're fugitives.
Have you seen me? No matter
Yeah.
what I wear, they will know it is me.
I understand that.
Mm.
But also our clothes are covered in soot. And we probably still smell a little bit like the burnt down church.
And you currently don't have a car.
Yeah, we don't have a car.
Chave is going to grab like one of the shirts very angrily and walk towards the bathroom.
Adrian would probably go to Nick and say, "Do you happen to have an extra pair of gloves? I like your gloves."
Of course you do. And she's going to rip open another sewn-in pocket in her coat and pull out her emergency driving gloves. And
Emergency driving gloves. We love it.
We love emergency jumping gloves.
sewn in.
So everyone changes to some sort of
Hey, Lux.
disguise if they want. Yes.
While I am in the bathroom,
Mhm.
I still have a book.
You do still have the book.
I do.
How dare you?
Would you like to
How
read the
dare
book?
you, sneaky shit.
I would like to ask the book a question.
Okay.
See if it answers me.
What would you like to ask?
Your name is Conscience, right? So, what do you know about these marked ones?
Connections. Ley lines. Portals. And it kind of takes a second, and you almost feel the book itself breathe. And it goes, smiles.
Smiles.
And you'll see like a wide smile go across the page.
I've seen this smile before, have I not?
I think you know exactly who I am, darling. Huh?
Doing great. I have people are asking about you.
Popular, am I?
Mm-hmm. Thought you were supposed to be discreet.
You're alone in a bathroom.
There's not many of us that are supposed to know about you. There's a full gambit of people shaking me down, asking me about my best friend here.
Oh, dear Nix.
Aren't you supposed to keep them safe?
Have they been harmed? Do they not light people on fire? Did they not light the world on fire? Are they not becoming a star in the paper currently?
They have been a star.
And they will stay a star.
Not if you get them behind bars. There will
Won't
be
be
nothing
behind
more.
bars. It'll be fine. My Nyx will not be behind bars.
Mhm. Sure.
Anything else you'd like to know, dear Chauvet?
What do you know about what's going on right now?
Oh,
Do you have any hand in this whole child and portals and this ritual?
unfortunately not. I'm more of a creature of comfort, in a sense.
Oh.
People reach out and cry out in pain, and I help them forget about it. I harbor the pain and pass it on to people who deserve it, if anything.
You have room for one more.
I have room for many children.
Interesting.
Would you
You might
like?
be willing to make a deal.
You know how to reach me.
And Chavez is going to close this book
Okay.
and change and come back out, act like ain't shit happened. Well, do I look boring?
You can never look boring, darling, but you look positively civilian.
You look great.
You know,
I
I
don't know
think
if
my
that's
colors
more
do
of a-
look really good on you there, Chauvet.
Lorelai's gonna look at you, Chauvet, and go,
Hey, I think other people had to go in there. Did you poop? Did you at least like light a match or something afterwards?
First of all, I would never disclose my business like that, and that is
You
none
were-
of your business either.
You were kind of
Last
in there
I
for a
checked.
little bit.
What I do behind closed doors in the loop is none of your business, Lorelai. Remember, you are still skating on thin ice. And walks off.
It's too hot here for skating.
Oh. All right. Eventually, everyone makes their way outside of Nina's. Let me see something here. Let me roll for something. Luckily, there is a official scope vehicle that is parked in front of Nina's. I'll say that you had the idea, were able to get the keys to said vehicle, and so you have a different car now to be able to make your way back to wherever you'd like.
Did we steal the keys from?
Yes.
okay.
After knocking out Corny, I would say Nyx probably didn't want him to go anywhere and took said keys.
Okay.
Yep.
He
So
might be
You need a
just
car,
in the...
darling.
Good for him.
Did we leave him at Nina's, or is he in the trunk?
Not
You left him
carrying.
upstairs at Nina's.
Okay. Yeah, there's no fun.
I'm driving.
Okay. You
Is
make
that-
your way to
Is
Davenport.
that a safe idea?
I
Why
think she's
wouldn't it
the
be
only
a
one.
safe idea?
Shotgun.
You can see several police cars see you on the way, but do not engage at all. You can tell like it's not that they see like you as the people.
Just we look
But
like
you can
regular
tell them
people.
like they see the car and then just go like off and away.
Lux, as we're driving through LA, and as we're headed to where we're going, can I keep an eye out for just sort of in general for this Quincy reporter fellow who seems to be dogging our every step?
Yeah, sure. Make a spot in for me.
That is a success.
Okay.
15.
You've seen his car like a couple of times now, and as you begin to pull up to Davenport, you see it kind of parked somewhat nearby. Not necessarily there, like waiting, but in a way where you're like, it's clearly in view of the building itself.
Okay. I say, listen, I don't want to alarm anybody, but that fellow from the papers that wrote that piece about us, he's just across the street there.
Want me to go kiss him?
I can shoot.
Listen, what you do is your prerogative, but just letting you know he's there.
He's not going to bother us. It's going to be fine. And she's going to hop out of the car and head straight towards the bakery. Of course, she doesn't have a key, so she's waiting for Chevet. But it's not like slowing her stride at all that the reporter is following them.
Okay. And you eventually make your way in.
Okay. Please don't touch anything. And I look at Adrian with the fingers still. Like, just if
I'm wearing gloves.
I hand you back the book though, and I'm like,
Oh, Adrian, do you want me to hold on to that? I think I got it since we
Okay.
got a connection now.
oh, Adrian, you take good care of this, okay? And I like a side eye at Lorelai. Now, seeing that we have this shower to get ready for, Lorelai, come here.
Yes.
And I hand you like a giant box of like streamers and shit. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. Get to work.
She'll get a big smile on. She goes, great. And she'll kind of start, like, it's a mad whirl of like her going everywhere, kind of standing up on like the booths and like taping things up, and she's twisting twirlers around to do like double colors and putting it all around. Like, she can decorate.
Yeah, no, it looks gorgeous. Like, it is very well put together overall.
Chavez notes that, and the tracker of Chavez and Adrian, like Lorelai, takes up.
It was like, just that.
Oh, she's a great decorator. Wow.
I'll say
Suspicious
probably
about that.
about an hour after arriving, you would hear a knock at the door for Davenport's.
Guest of honor?
Go and open it.
Adrian will put the book in her little satchel.
And yeah, you open it and the mayor's daughter is standing there.
Oh, come on in.
Oh, okay.
We were waiting for you.
Oh, wow. It looks beautiful. This is wonderful.
course.
I should have hired you to decorate instead of
Oh.
whoever else Daddy hired. I don't know who.
That wasn't me. That was our lovely Lorelai here.
Should have hired you then, Lorelai.
What can I say? I have an eye for this.
Good.
As she's coming in, is anybody like watching her come in here, or are there like
Rolls money
more
for me.
people outside?
I was gonna say, I'm watching her because you literally called me out.
Sure did. 25.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here.
And that's on. Okay, so that's a hard
Spot
success.
hidden. Ooh. You know what? I rolled a 30 out of a 28. Let's lose a little bit of sanity.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
At first, it feels like there's like a glint off of a passing car, but then you see the car that Quincy was in. You hear the door close and like begin to pull off as you realize it was a flash of a camera that you caught in the distance.
Interesting.
Do you, Chavez,
Uh-huh.
do we want anybody to know about this? You know, no one else really knows about this pregnancy.
I don't think that it is a great idea to have any evidence with us interfering with the ritual right now, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn my back and let you do your best work.
tell them whatever. And Lorelai will open the door quietly enough to like make sure she doesn't ding the bell
Mhm.
and slide out
Okay.
to see if she can catch Quincy.
I mean, he's getting into a car, so you would need to probably hop into the scope car.
Great. I don't know really how to drive too well, but you know what? Fuck it.
The drive skill is really only like when there's a chase or something
chase,
happening.
yeah.
You know how to drive a car.
I'm like,
right?
yeah.
Enough to where I'll say this, if you wanted to like do like a pit maneuver to stop him driving or anything like that, I'd probably have you roll to see if you're able to do it. But
Yeah.
if you're wanting to just kind of tail a bit, that's
Yeah,
fine. There's no
I'm gonna
real
tail
roll
him
for
a bit, see where he goes.
Okay, sounds good. We'll come back to that in a second. As the daughter walks in, sits down at kind of one of the booths, and is very just like rubbing her hands, kind of swaying. a little bit kind of just the awkward of like, well, I appreciate you being willing to host something like this for me and kind of only me, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Oh, honey, we bring the party with us. Don't you worry about it. How pregnant is she?
It's one of those cases of like she's just now learning, so it's not quite visibly as pregnant yet.
As
It doesn't
long
seem like she's not like all of a sudden 9 months pregnant, right? Like
that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, no, okay, no.
That's what I was actually worried about. So cool, we're good.
It's one of those things where like you could, if you knew her really well, you'd probably be able to tell like something's different, but it's not like obviously like, oh, you know,
Oh, thank God.
from when you last saw her, especially, that would have been quite the shock.
I'd like to lean against whatever surface is closest to her. And I've already put out my cigarette. Like, as soon as I saw her come in, I put out the cigarette. And I have my arms crossed. I kind of just look at her and I go, you know, every time I've seen you, you've been all alone.
Yeah, I travel by myself a decent amount. I like my solitude.
Where is this hobby of yours, this man I keep hearing so much about? And what's his name? And what does he do for work? And why is he such a stranger to all your friends and family?
He is on a, I guess, sort of like bachelor trip right now.
That's
he-
fancy.
He and my father went out hunting, actually.
Oh, wait. And can I please? I would love to know. I ask her, what's the game? What are they hunting?
Um, I don't. They didn't really tell me. They just said they were going on a trip. I assume deer, maybe. I don't. I'm not entirely certain. Um, and you see her kind of get real timid and awkward for a moment. Um, Daddy has not told me his name yet.
I immediately put my hands over hers and go, what the fuck?
Um, he said that this was best for the family, and that and she kind of like takes a solid moment to think and begins to kind of like tear up a
Okay.
little bit.
All right. I grab my non-boozy handkerchief, my completely dry handkerchief, and I'm absolutely gonna just like kind of dab at the side of her eye, and I kind of go to wrap her up and just console her a little bit, let her cry if she starts to break down. I go, "Oh, honey, don't
Mr.
need to cry."
Winsborough says that he's a wonderful man, but that's all that I really know is that he went to I think Princeton out east and is doing some sort of something out here, some studies. I'm not actually sure.
I see. Okay. You know what? And I'm sure it's for the best, but how does it feel? Are you nervous, or is it something that you really want for yourself?
I don't know what's happening. To be candid, no, I don't really look forward to any of this at the moment. Other than, I mean, I think we're going to be wonderful to be a mom, but um, it's all much sooner than I had expected, and there's other things that I didn't want any of it to be now by any means.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't.
Um,
It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to worry about anything, and I didn't mean to pry.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Well,
Um,
don't mind prying. How did the baby happen? If you if you don't know.
Nix, my dear, you don't technically need to know a man's name to sleep with a man.
Well, have you?
We had gone on a party on Mr. Winsborough's yacht. He threw it as an engagement gift for us.
Oh, sweet girl. And I think I get a little quiet and I just rub her back and I look to the rest of the room like, somebody for the love of God, say something. Because Nyx is not equipped to be gentle the way that she probably needs. So she's just going to rub her back and be quiet.
Adrian be like, do you need a hug?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Drinks, anyone?
Adrian, give her a hug. Can I read her with my hand?
You know what? Yeah, sure. So you take off the gloves, right, and give her a hug, right? And
Yeah.
you have kind of that skin to skin contact moment.
Yeah.
You, for one, just to make it like abundantly clear overall for people's like X cards, there was no like situation like that, right? Of like, I completely don't know anything like drug dolls. Yes. It seems almost more like Immaculate Conception style in a way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of like, I don't really understand what happened, but I know that nothing bad happened to me. And that's why there's this confusion around her, right? In this moment of like, it's all happening. I don't understand why anything's happening. She doesn't have the words to put to it. And the main thing that you feel overall is just this immense like fear overall, with like the slightest. Actually, you know what? Roll. What the fuck do I want to have you roll for this? Roll psychology for me.
Shit.
What's about psychology?
You got like a 70 in that or something.
20.
Hard success. You
Got
feel
a 19.
You feel her energy, right? And you feel this like nervous, I'm scared, I'm this. And then it's almost like something else gets picked up in the moment and you feel hatred and malice. And it's something where you're gonna be like, that's not like her energy at all.
So, like, is Adrian like picking up someone else? Does she see anything?
I mean, you're technically hugging two people in a sense.
Oh.
That's not Jesus in there, Adrian.
Yeah, sorry. And she like holds on really tight and you can feel a few like tears, right? And as you go to let go, Lorelai, you are tracking the car, correct? Okay. You see the car itself go like by the police station. It doesn't stop there. It goes past a little bit and you see it park in the coroner's office.
Great. Yeah. So she'll see that and she'll kind of like, she doesn't want to park near the police station for obvious reasons. But I think she'll kind of still be away from the coroner's office, find somewhere to park, but like away so that she can watch where he goes, where he gets out, so that she can tail behind him, figure out where is he going next.
Okay.
Is there a dark room he's going to?
There's probably like a solid 30 to 45 minutes that he's at the coroner office before he pulls back out and leaves.
Great. That's
and
weird, but okay.
Takes off back towards the newspaper itself, right? Towards like downtown, the I think it's the Times at this point. And then you see him turn right and begin to head kind of up in the hills to more of the like wealthier section of town. Are you continuing to follow like up that way? Okay. You
Where's
see
the shady
him
little
pull
fuck going?
into the mayor's mansion, and you see the gates close behind his car.
Okay. I will park obviously outside the mayor's mansion. You know what? I'll stop right beforehand. Because I assume mansions like this, they probably have some sort of silly little buzzer system, right? You know, that makes sense.
There's
So
like
I'll
a guard,
give
like
little
tower
thing
type
there.
thing.
Yeah. I'll give a little bit, like I'll stop so that I can watch him go there. And then she'll kind of give like maybe 10, like 5 minutes or something, like not too soon.
Mhm.
And then she'll pull up to the little guard station.
Okay. Yeah, there's a guard there. How can I help you?
Hi, because she's still wearing
Hi.
the outfit of the worker. She goes, "Hi, working over here at Nina's cafe. I'm supposed to drop something off for the wedding tomorrow, and I'm sorry, you probably didn't get a heads up. This is kind of like a rush thing. We're assisting Davenports to bring a lot of the like we have some like helping. He couldn't finish a lot of like the cupcake, the cakes and stuff. Yeah. It's sorry.
Yeah, go. Just go.
Well,
There's a
just
lot,
thank you.
a lot. Go. You see him kind of like pull a lever that opens the gate, and it begins to start like opening back into the land, like opens this way into the land itself as you begin to drive up.
She goes, tee. She goes, that's easier than I thought. And dries up.
Okay. We see you like driving up, and in that moment, as you're going, like it's this large spot that is kind of carved out into one of the like mountainous sides of LA. There's all these beautiful trees, and it's like a tree lined thing. And as we see you going through the trees, we cut back to our crew, who is having the daughter of the mayor kind of pull away at this moment from Adrian, kind of collect herself. Anyways, I do really appreciate everything. I have invites for all of you. I'd love for you to come tomorrow and get the opportunity to celebrate with us, as well as maybe just be somebody in my corner as part of the evening as well, if possible. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. I understand if that's a lot and you don't want that. I won't. I don't want that to be the case for you. But if it's something that you're willing to do, I'd be more than happy to have you there.
No, doll, if you've got a smoking section, I'll be there, throwing the rice.
Okay, yeah, certainly we do. I from what I hear, that my husband smokes, so it'll be interesting to navigate that now, but it's fine. Yeah. Also, I don't think that y'all are doing anything bad. I saw the paper this morning. I don't think that it's fair, and from my understanding, probably not really your fault to begin with.
Now you just let us worry about our own reputations. I'm famous for overstepping my boundaries. You know you can just not go through with it, right?
I brought that up and thought about it and had a nice conversation with Daddy around that. He just got one very angry. It talked something about not understanding what we lose and like what is the cost of all this. I mean, I guess it probably is expensive to throw a wedding, but I can't imagine it's something that we couldn't like recover overall.
You could run away.
I could help you.
I read books about it.
I'm not. I don't know. It feels like something that I could do, but I don't want to be like alone.
You wouldn't be alone.
Yeah.
You have your baby.
then what about like tomorrow when all these people are there and everyone's showing up and I'm just not?
Honey.
It'd be long gone.
Chave grabs their hands. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Worry about you and your baby and giving your baby the best fighting chance that they could.
Plus, I believe all those people just eat the free food anyways and stuff. In the end.
Exactly. Listen, if they just here for the food anyway, I will make sure that they are well fed
Mm-hmm.
and dead.
Okay. I'll let you know. I don't know.
Baby, I need you to know that if this is something that you are thinking about doing, you don't have much time to make that choice, baby. Especially if you want our help in this.
I know. I mean, 24 hours or so. So.
A little less.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that child you got.
Okay.
You have all the support here.
Call me.
Yes, I have your number. I can do that. I will let you know in the morning.
Even tonight, if you need to call.
Okay.
Oh, before I forget, Chave is gonna run to the back and grab 4 non-poisoned muffins. like
Well,
the
so you can tell. No.
it's because the and bags them up and also slips in like a small note. Take these with you, and is gonna whisper. If you can't get hold of any of us, call that number on there, and he'll make sure you're okay.
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 Yeah, I can do that.
Do not let anybody find this number. Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it safe. And she,
Let him know I'm the one who said that he'd help you out.
and kind of like suddenly unprompted gives you a very tight hug. Overall.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then it like feels everything pulls away. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's just you gotta warn people like that. You can't just hug everybody now.
I'm sorry.
Last person that touched me and it's slumped in a chair right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's also good to know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. She like takes a big breath, and as she releases a breath, Lorelai, you were pulling up to the mayor's mansion.
Sure was.
What are you doing?
As she's pulling up, she's trying to like take stock of like how many cars are there. Is Quincy still like in his car? Has he gotten out? Like, can she see that when she's coming up? You know, that sort of thing.
You see his car parked. You don't see him getting out of it because you'd waited,
Okay.
like 5-10 minutes.
A little bit, yeah. So he's probably already gotten out. Cool.
Yeah. Now he's parked along with like several very nice cars.
There's a lot. So potentially a lot of people there, or just Daddy Warbucks here has a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So she'll kind of like park not close. Well, she'll park behind his car.
Okay.
And she'll kind of get out. She'll kind of look in the back seat real quick, see if there's anything in there. And if she doesn't really see anything that maybe looks like a box of sorts or anything of she could lie about, she'll try to see if she can get into the trunk and see if there's anything in there.
Okay. The back seat roll spot hidden.
Is my spot hidden? Okay. Please. That is a 8.
An 8. Okay. In the back seat, you do see an invite to the wedding itself.
Okay.
That's kind of the first thing that catches your eye, right? Of like, why is it's kind of weird. I don't know why he's here, but whatever. You are sort of intently looking in the back seat, and you see just the faintest bit of like a smear of blood that is like a drag mark across the back seat.
Yeah, I think she'll kind of.
Trunk, and you open the trunk.
It's her body.
On the left side of the trunk, you see a very nice tuxedo with a little boutonniere on the jacket. And on the right side, you see several different like scalpels, instruments like that, a couple of like monkey wrench style, like the lug wrenches that still bloodied and are kind of just stored in the back next to this suit that has like the plastic over it. As you hear a voice from behind you.
What is...
Miss Lorelei, I didn't expect to see you. Good evening.
Is it Elias?
Turn around to look at Mr. Elias Winsborough.
Elias. Hi. Wow. Didn't realize you were here.
I see you've potentially reconsidered our offer of joining in with the Virgo Pastores.
Well,
Am I correct in my assumption?
Yeah, why do you think I'm here?
Yes. Wise of you to have any sort of costume to get past the guard. It shows gumption, shows moxie. I like that. I need more of that.
I have a lot of it.
Where are your friends?
Well, they're currently tied up for the moment, dealing with something. That's obviously why they're not here.
Yes. I'm sure they're baking up some sort of idea, right?
Absolutely.
Good. And you are here to help us celebrate, I presume.
I mean, and so when she was in the back seat, she grabbed the invitation. She goes, I obviously have my invitation now. I know I'm a little bit like a day early, but preparations, I'm great with making sure things are set up properly.
And he'll like reach out and like clap a hand on your shoulder. And for as frail of a man as this is an immensely powerful grip, right?
Yeah.
Good. We should come in and talk, perhaps.
Absolutely. Lead the way.
Of course. And he'll kind of like, not quite like forcefully in like I'm just big strong man, but it's like kind of like I am being pulled with him, right? If that makes sense, right?
She's
Make
walking.
a sanity check for me.
I was about to say, she's walking with him, but like there's still a little bit of pressure. And now before I make this roll, the people will notice that like her shy demeanor and everything has kind of changed. There's a little bit more of a confidence to her. So now I'll make my sanity check. Where am I at now? 33.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like spending my points.
You were
4.
okay.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. He had said like, hey, you have this moxie and I need more of that. And you almost feel...
Was he trying to steal it?
To go with part of your thing, you feel like a string is being pulled on part of you, right?
Like, hey, it's mine.
And like being pulled into him, and you're able to kind of like shrug it off. And you see him like kind of chuckle slightly and smile at this. It's good.
Sorry, my shoulder's a little sore from, shooting a gun all day. Or at least
we
the
don't
past day.
need to lie to each other anymore.
Oh, what do you mean?
You are here to join something greater than yourself, greater than you could understand. If anything, you're here to celebrate something beautiful. It's only, it's happened several times before, but few times do I get to welcome one of my children into the world myself. It's an exciting thing for me.
that is something to celebrate. Birth, renewal, life itself. That is power, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm glad you understand.
Of course.
Well, I'm glad that you're not tied up as well.
Oh yeah, why? Once again, it's that string of moxie that I have.
It'll help you more than you know. And we see kind of Lorelai walk into the mayor's mansion and the door close as we hear glass break at Davenport's. As a somewhat similar to what happened in the church, Molotov cocktail is tossed into the building and breaks through the front door. And that's where we'll pick up next week. Thank you, everybody,
Fuck off.
for joining us.
Right. Was it crispy?
Dahlia.
Shut the fuck up.
Obviously, a much shorter session today, but we have so much to go through next time. Players, would you like to go back around and say who you are?
Damn. Do you want to go backwards?
Yeah, we'll go
Count
backwards.
your fucking days.
As we count
With
ours.
Heather.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I know I'm going, but count your days. Is it me? I think it's Lux.
Nah.
Hi,
What?
I'm Heather, also known as Midnight Hather, everywhere on the internet. I'm playing Lorelai Clay. Now, what is she up to? Who knows? You will just have to find out. Next episode.
Keon.
Hello to the audience and the audience only. And my castmates. Fuck this GM. Hi, I am Keon. I go by Brother Keon across all of the internets. I hope you enjoyed what I brought to the table today as Chave Davenport. I want you all to know that because of this Molotov cocktail fucking up my establishment, Lux, I'm ruining everything you got planned for this game. Just so you know. That's me.
Teddy.
Hello, I am Teddy, otherwise known as Teddy_last name on the internets. I have been Tony Bava awkwardly standing in a bakery while my friends console a traumatized woman until a Molotov cocktail gets thrown through the window.
Taylor.
Hey, I'm Taylor. Hey, it's Funky Taylor. And my PSA announcement is to normalize hating your GM. It is okay. Nothing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you can follow me as Funky Taylor or as Funky Taylor Games on Twitch. I was playing good old curious, innocent Asian Brandy who has reading hands now. It's fine. It's normal.
And then last but never least, Meadow.
I want to be least. Don't tell me what to do, Lux. You know what? I'm mad at you. I'm Meadow, and I'm going to keep on being Meadow no matter what Lux says. You can find me everywhere on the internet, Howdy Love Darlin' or Howdy Love Darlin' GM. I have been Nix Calhoun. I guess one of many marked ones, and all my friends getting marked, and I can't save them, and I'm so scared. And why is that lady like that? And what does Chave know? And I have so many questions and no answers whatsoever. And this is absolutely my favorite. And I'm only joshing. I'm only joshing about hating my GM because it's a good game. Okay, all right. I relinquish my time. I'll get out of here. Hate you, Lux. All right, good night.
And my name is Lux. I've been your keeper. I get one more session with these people before they never talk to me again. Enjoy next session, because I'll leave you with this audience. Next session, I don't think they'll actually want to tell you who they are at the end of it. So enjoy. Bye, everybody. Great. See you. Don't play the outro. Yeah.